Okay. I think we're good to go. Let me refresh my page again. Okay. Yeah, there we are. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Kinnari and Jody, who are both a bit nervous. Just gonna put it like out there so that everyone's, aware that this is a very special moment. So yeah.
Hi, friends. Hope we don't make this super awkward because, yeah, it's all very new to me to be live, but I'm excited to chat with you all and, yeah, share what's going on.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. And what Kathleen said, just a little nervous. We'll get through it. We make a good team.
Yeah. So I will, if I sometimes look like I'm a little bit staring off into the distance, I'm just checking the comments. Because normally we would have either Jody or Kinnari behind the Pinkfresh Studio name. So now we don't have anyone checking those. So yeah, just trying to do it all.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, let's get this started. So, yeah, this year we have been going through a lot of changes. So, we thought it would be a good idea to go live and share what we are working on behind the scenes and also share some exciting things coming up so that hopefully you all get excited as much as we are right now. So, yeah. So, the first thing I am seeing a lot of comments asking about our card making event for Cards for Him. We had to push back our dates to May, mainly because we experienced some changes within our team, as all of you know, and that did push us a little bit behind, but it's not going anywhere. Sign up will begin right after our February event, which is on 15th and 16th of February. So we will begin sign up right after that event ends. So please watch out for our social, like for our email, check on our social media and make sure you are signed up for our email notifications. So as soon as we go live with the event registrations, you will be the first one to notified. So yeah, that's one of the big thing I'm seeing a lot of people asking. So just wanted to get out of our way. Second big change we are making is into our blog. And yeah, so we are still going to have, we are changing the format of our blog post the way we do. We no longer are going to have traditional blog post. If you have noticed recent one or two blog posts, we are doing more like how to create a card. Because so many times we get asked like how somebody created this card just when they see it on blog post. So we are doing it more like into an instruction format. So hopefully that gives you an idea to kickstart your card and you can follow instructions easily. And yep, so that's a big thing about our blog. Kathleen, do you have anything to add to it that I missed probably for the blog changes? I don't know.
I think the only thing that we are also, I'm not sure if you said it, I have to be honest because I was just checking the chat, but that we are also going to restart the blog hub for our release as well.
Yes, yes. Yeah. January was a bit of a chaotic month for us, but we are getting back on our feet and getting back to our normal schedule of doing things. So yeah, February, we will get back to our blog hop and Instagram hop as normal. So yeah, that's one of the big things. So in case me and Kathleen forget, then if Jody remembers anything, please check something as well. Like just chime in and let us know if we missed anything.
Okay.
So yeah. And next is YouTube Live. So we did get a lot of questions asking who will be doing our YouTube lives now that Leah and Heather are no longer doing them. So if some of you have already seen 2 lives from Kathleen already, so she'll be taking over and doing a lot of the lives. And also we are asking a lot of our design team members to come and do more lives with us on weekly basis. So you will see a little bit of variety there. And also one of the big reason of doing that is so that we do not get into just one style or something. We can offer more variety to you all and hoping that really helps, like, to have more variety from us. So that's for our YouTube live. And yeah, and this year we are working behind the scene and you will start seeing a lot more changes starting March, April releases, maybe some even in February. We are known for our floral designs and I absolutely love all the florals, but we always hear you guys saying like, move away from florals, do something else and everything. So yeah, and a lot of people are asking us, when do we get back to doing critters like we used to back in the days? So we are doing some of those as well again this year. So you will see a lot more variety of themes, products this year. And yeah, hopefully that helps, and hopefully we can cater to a lot more larger audience who are looking forward to some other designs other than just the florals. It doesn't mean we are moving away from florals. That's absolutely still has my heart and our entire team member. So we will still keep on doing that. Yeah. And I think now this went by pretty quickly than I thought. Maybe because I was more nervous. But yeah,
Well,
let's give it. Yeah, Jody, go ahead.
so we're supposed to do our Q&A session.
Yes, yes. So if any of you have any questions, we'll keep it open for a few minutes. If you have any questions, please drop it in comments and we'll answer it as quickly as possible, and hoping not to miss any.
There was just, so one person said that they would love more videos in general, not just live. So every week we will do one live, usually Tuesdays. And then on Thursdays, we will have a regular scheduled prepared video. So you will have 2 videos minimum per week, and sometimes even more. So that's good. And then there was the question about the date for the May Masculine event. I think, did we already have a concrete date?
It's in May. If you go on our event page, there is a date for May for watercolor class right now, but we are switching that with the cards for him, and we will move watercolor class a little bit later. And before I forget, I saw Jane asking that we should not be moving away from our florals, and that's absolutely not the intention at all. We just want to offer more variety other than the florals. Yeah.
So the May event date is May 17, 18. So that was what we originally had planned for doing the watercolor, but now we are just replacing that with the masculine card event.
Yes, and a lot of people are wanting to know when we will release our watercolors. We are coming close, but we are not yet ready to announce the release date in case anything changes or anything, but just a few more months and we will get those. And when we have our watercolors release date, at that time we can rework our watercolor event date, because we are as excited as you are to have that event, because watercolor techniques, I know a lot of card makers would love that. So that's on our top agenda as soon as we launch our watercolors.
So there are a few questions coming in.
Okay.
One question is, can Jody and Kathleen please share a bit about themselves related to card making? So I will give that to Jody first.
Okay. I am one of those people who can say, oh, I've been stamping forever, for like over 20 years. So I started over 20 years ago, and I think I started the way a lot of people start, and it's the gateway of Stampin' Up. So you go to a home party to support your friend, you're like, I don't know what this is, and then I'm obsessed. And then I quickly, branched out into other brands. And so I've been stamping for a long time. I've taught classes quite regularly at both stamp stores and at my house. I haven't been doing it as much in recent years, but I am feeling extremely inspired by Pinkfresh, and I actually have made some cards in this past month. So I will share those when I remember how to photograph.
That's exciting. Good to know.
Yes.
And Kathleen, for you now?
So actually, I know some people that are commenting in the chat. I know that they've joined my YouTube lives when I was doing the scrapbooking lives for Pinkfresh. So they might know a little bit about my background. I actually started scrapbooking. I started in 2013, and I only recently got into card making, and was kind of like Kinnari kept pushing me and
I
telling me.
really like the way you do all the compositions on your scrapbook layout. So I thought that would be so fresh to see you doing cards, and I'm sure it will pay off. She is amazing. She has such a good eye for design. So I'm excited to see more cards from her.
And I have to admit that I'm actually also like I'm really excited, and I've done 2 YouTube lives now making cards with the new Pinkfresh release, and I've enjoyed myself so much. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been playing with the products that will be coming out next month already. So it is a lot of fun, and I'm glad that Kinnari kept pushing me to try my handed card making.
I see Vicky asking what are your official roles. So Jody she's our official director of operations right now, and Kathleen is taking over the role of director of marketing right now. But we are a smaller team. We do everything. We are not limited to our roles.
Right. We put our hands in where they're needed. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
And somebody asked if we are doing more critters. As I mentioned earlier, yes, we are doing our critters again this year. Just I'm hoping we can get back to those starting our May release. That's the target right now, unless there is any delay or anything. And I'm very excited to bring back those designs that we used to do before. So yeah.
Okay, so then just one final question I think that we might address before we go on to the next part. When are the big blending brushes coming in? We knew that question would come.
Yes.
I even pulled these out for a prop.
I'm as nervous as like to get this question. We have them coming back in mid-February, but the way it always goes, I am super worried that they don't sell out again quickly. So we have placed another order as soon as possible. So if they do sell out, please don't worry. We will restock them again. And this time I even ordered a little bit more larger quantity. So hopefully that helps. But February mid is what we are targeting for that restock. So make sure you all are signed up for a restock notification so you can get your hands on it as soon as possible. Yep. And I'm going to give it one last check to see if there are any more questions.
I think the only question that kept coming up again and again that we haven't answered so far is, are we getting back into scrapbooking?
Yeah, and that's actually our big announcement for today. Yeah, I'm super duper excited. And are we ready, Kathleen?
In a second. You have to kind of build up first.
Okay, so yes, we are getting back to our scrapbook collections. I am making a lot of changes behind the scene for the way we do our paper. We're also looking at more different paper qualities and everything. Pinkfresh Studio paper was always top notch. At least I tried that very hard to make sure we came out with a good paper quality. And we did hear a lot of the feedback when we took a pause. I had asked questions into our group and everything. And yes, we are coming back with it. Hopefully May is what we are targeting. But if there is any delay or anything, we will keep you posted on that. And yeah, and now we have a very big announcement for our scrapbooking collection. And Kathleen, are we good to go?
I think we're good to go. Let me check.
And we have our special guest coming up right now about... Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. So Paige is
excited.
officially joining Pinkfresh Studio family as one of our designer, and we are launching our first scrapbook collections back. Well, not first, but you can say 2.0. And yeah, so she'll be working with us now, and we are super duper excited to have her. Her florals, her colors, her bright aesthetic, and our quality of products. We are just, I think it's going to be a perfect match.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So surprise. It's been so hard to keep a secret, but I am just so grateful for this opportunity and to bring back scrapbooking to Pinkfresh Studio. I know it's been a little bit, but I'm really excited to get these collections going and work with you more, and we're going to have so much fun.
If you have any questions regarding our scrapbooking or regarding like for Paige, anything else, please just put those in comment and we will be happy to answer those.
Yes. Perfect.
So far, everyone's very excited.
Yes. If your home is any indication of your scrapbooking style, you know, for your products, I'm about it. Like
it is.
It's so great. I love it.
I think I'm ready to spill the beans a little bit more. Hope you get a little bit more excited with that too. Paige is working behind the scene with us to build a collection for him as well, in a little bit more neutral colors. So we are really hoping that brings a little bit more freshness and a little bit more variety for the products that we would come up with.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, I know. I've done a lot of flowers, a lot of more feminine collections, and so I'm so excited to finally have like a more masculine, neutral collection. So, yay!
Yeah, and we will be first releasing 2 collections together. So yeah, and we just hinted on one of those. So hopefully you all are as excited as we are. We have seen all the feminine side of Paige with our beautiful florals and everything. So now we are really a little bit more excited about this because on our collaboration, we really wanted to come out with something different. So that's something we are adding to the line.
Yeah. And Paige's mom is here. Hi, Paige's mom.
Oh, that's so cool.
If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'm sure I've told this story many times in many places, but when I was 16 years old, my parents said, "You need to get a job to pay for your gas." And I started working at a scrapbook store. So my whole life, my whole world, my hobbies, well, I mean, aside from family, right, have been revolved around scrapbooking ever since I was 16 and got my very first job. So I do really owe a lot of this to my parents. So they're my biggest supporters, and I'm so happy to have you here, Mom. Dad might be here too, but he might be in a meeting. Anyway.
Hello. Someone is asking, what's the timeline on your product? So we are targeting May. If there is any delay, hopefully not, and we are not anticipating any right now, then we will definitely keep you guys posted on our social media and through our post or via newsletters in some way. So Heather, we will, like I said, that's the timeline we are looking at to release them. And we are not hoping to have too big of a time from the store, like from us announcing the collections to the stores having them. We will announce them when we are ready to ship those.
There was also a question if we are going to do scrapbooking lives again, and then also if there will be scrapbooking included in future Create and Connect events. So those were 2 questions I saw.
Lives, definitely yes, and Create and Connect event also we are, but definitely not this year. We are just trying to get back to our feet with the scrapbooking collections again. So we want some time, and I don't want to do something just for doing it like right away and right now out there. We want to take our time to make sure we come out with and we bring you the best products in the good price point and everything. So yes, for the Create and Connect events, but yes, not this year. Hopefully early next year we can get back to it, but those will be back. Yes, we'll have our scrapbooking design team. Gloria just asked.
Of course. I mean,
yes, and we are happy to report that we asked our previous team and everybody wants to get back to it. So it will be the same team that we had before. And we are just so thankful and so very excited to each one of our scrapbook team member to come back. They all, yeah, I asked them, and literally in 10 minutes, like, or maybe max 15 minutes, everybody had already said yes. And that was like, oh, wow.
And that was before their new page was coming on.
Yes, they just found out right now alongside you all that page is coming on board. So yeah. Oh, and something else I wanted to add for our scrapbook collections, we are now going to have some digital cut files for every collection available on our website at no cost to you. They will always be free. We will always post at least 10 to 15 cut files that you can use just to get you started on your scrapbook layouts. Somebody's asking for Craft Hour. Yes, we will restart those. We are just waiting to figure it all out with Jeff, who is our amazing Craft Hour host. And I'm hoping to get to it sometime in next 1 or 2 weeks. And yeah, we will start those very, very soon.
Actually, Laura said a Craft Hour with Paige and Jeff would be fun. I think that would be fun, having Jeff create a scrapbook page or something.
I never even thought of that. So thanks for the idea. And yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we just have so many things to offer this year. and we'll keep you all posted. And we are super excited. And yeah, just super duper excited overall in general for scrapbook collections.
Yeah.
Is it May yet?
I hope
I think
so.
it will be here sooner than you like.
Yeah.
Like from a behind the scenes perspective.
For the monthly create and connect, like those monthly events, we are still trying to figure that out. I'm hoping to bring them back, but I just don't know when, how, and how we will arrange that. But yes, we will bring those back. But it might be a few more months until we figure it out the right way.
Exactly. So there's a lot that needs to be kind of taken care of right now. And a lot of like, we are starting the year with the event. We are starting with the whole scrapbooking stuff. So, and we do want to do it right. So, yeah.
Barb is asking if we have any plans for monthly. Oh, sorry, not, I already answered that. Somebody asked something else.
New ink colors. Someone said if there will be new ink colors now that Paige is here.
Yes, new ink colors, definitely not in the middle. If we have it all together, maybe end of the year, early next year, and we might refresh some of our current ink colors at that time too. It's been a while, and yeah.
Paige, are you working exclusively with Pinkfresh? Melissa asks.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yes, and I'm super thankful and grateful for that. Yep. And somebody asked if May products will be Paige's products. And yes, our first few collections are planned with Paige only right now as we bring back our scrapbook collection slowly. And I don't want to put out something just for the sake of putting it out there. We really want to be very thoughtful about what collections we do, what themes we do. So yeah, it will be a slow process, but I am sure you all will be very happy with the products we come out with.
And Laura said that a lot of card makers love mini albums, but maybe not scrapbook pages. Well, you are in for a treat. Paige is the queen of mini albums, so
Yes.
I don't think there will be a problem or a lack of inspiration for mini albums.
Yeah, perfect.
Irene is asking for the individual ink cubes. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility from our side at this very time because price point wise, it gets very expensive. So yeah, at this point, we are not thinking to have the individual ink cubes.
So again,
watercolor is being rescheduled. Yes.
Yeah. So we are doing the masculine card event on the date that the watercolor event was supposed to happen, but we have to reschedule watercolor until further notice. So yeah.
Paige is not designing any products for the masculine cards event, and the registration date will be announced soon, but it will be right after our February event on February 15th and 16th. We will start registration a week after or within that week or something. So just watch out on our social media for that information and also for our email newsletters. And yeah, so many people are excited for mini albums.
So Kinnari, I think that people would be interested to know where all of the inspiration and creative direction for the company comes from, like for the products.
That's me along with some of our team members, but mostly me. And I always appreciate our team members' feedbacks. They also come up with some amazing ideas sometimes. But yeah, most product design comes from me, and I have amazing team of illustrators who work with me to make it reality.
I have been extremely impressed with the quality of Pinkfresh products. Like, you know, objectively, like the brushes are amazing. The ink pads are amazing. The metal in the dies is amazing. So I appreciate Pinkfresh's quality and designs.
I think there was a question. Hold on. Will the masculine event also have a press plate option? Sorry to come back to that, but I think we are going to offer press plate.
Those designs are not working very well for press plates right now. So masculine event might just be stamped die and stencils.
Okay. But you will find out all about that when registration opens, just in case Kinnari changes her mind or thinks of a different way to do it. But
between now and then, few things might change depending on the technicality of the design as well. So just watch out for that information. As of now, we are not planning to, but if we are able to, we will definitely include press plates. But from the designs I've seen so far, I don't think there is a room to include those. I am sure we missed few questions, but comments are flying by, and this is all very new to me, so I'm truly sorry for that. We'll try to get to all the questions as much as possible.
Will you have an unboxing event ahead of the masculine event?
Yes, but it may or may not be at the time of the registration day when it starts, but we are definitely planning to have it pretty soon. It depends on when we get the samples in our hand first.
So you will be able to see the products and then decide if that's something you want to sign up for.
Yeah. Frank is asking if we will be at NAMTA. As of now, we have no plans to be at NAMTA. Logistically, it's just not making sense to us right now. So sorry about that, but we're not going to be at NAMTA right now. Laura is asking for the scrapbook embellishments. Yes, we are going to have embellishments with all of our scrapbook collections.
I mean, can you imagine a page collection without embellishments? I can't.
So Nikki is asking who will be illustrating our critters, and I think I saw one or two people asking that before too. Sorry, I missed it. It's going to I'm currently working with Lizzie. If some of you remember her, I absolutely adore her critters, and we are planning to bring back her aesthetic along with some of the designers if we can collaborate with and work on those. And yeah, super excited for those. We do not do shows in Atlanta, Carrie. Debbie, as of now, this is our team, but yes, more designers are always going to be on board, but we are also going to make it our strength to use more people from our design team when it comes to doing lives, so that we can have more variety up there in terms of cars, because every designer in our team is so valuable and they all have such distinct style that they have. So we just want to work with those first. With Geraldine, as of now, we don't have anything on the table, but I'm not ruling it out, working on that at the back end. And any other questions? We'll keep it open for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes because we don't want to take too much of your time right now.
So regarding the cut files, I'm sure that we will be able to add like a short how to use these. I think that won't be a problem. So yeah,
I can do that.
Because of course we want you to be
Somebody
able to.
asked if mini albums creations will be on YouTube. Yes, watch out for our YouTube videos. We will be doing some videos, lives, doing those, or maybe incorporate those in our events. We are still, because mini albums do take a little bit longer time. So yeah, but we would definitely have something. And I think you already answered the questions about the cut files. Deb, we will not be having any sneak peeks, but a final release, because this is our first collaboration, and we're just working so hard behind the scenes right now to make it all happen pretty soon, because I feel like I'm missing out of not having scrapbook collections. It's like my first love. So yeah, no sneak peeks, but we are targeting May for the full release.
And Deanne, the masculine event in March has been moved to May.
Yes.
So if you go to the event page, you'll see the dates that event will be taking now.
Barb is asking for some explanation about Leah and Heather's absence. Well, they wanted to pursue something else, and as a company, I respect that. And yeah, that's it. I don't think there is anything else that we have to share about it right now. You will still see Leah and Heather doing our event in February.
Yep. And just checking if we missed any other questions.
Yep. I'm just seeing that in case if I missed any question.
And if we haven't answered something that you really wanted to know, or if you are maybe catching the replay of this, you can also just leave your questions in the comments. And, we keep checking YouTube comments regularly, so we can get back to you then. or of course also on our social media. So yeah, if you're catching the replay.
Yeah. Regina is asking for how many scrapbook collections in May, and we will have 2 collections coming out in May. And our organizers for large ink pads or scrapbook products incoming? Currently, no, because large ink pads are a very tricky product to have organized, and we will have to work on something large for that. And I really don't want to come out with something unless we have a cool idea about it, or unless we think that we can do something different with it. So as of now, no.
Does Paige have Instagram? Yes, check her out I will also leave links to her blog and Instagram and everything in the video description after this live, but you can find her at Paige Taylor Evans.
Yes,
Yeah,
and we
right.
will update our event dates page pretty soon, hopefully by Monday or maybe even today. So you can check all the dates right after.
Exactly. So, anything else?
Thank you, Susie. I was really nervous, and I'm sure Jody was too. As
Very
you all
much
know, you probably are seeing me probably for the second time. I don't even know if any of you watched my first live a while ago. That was with Jeff a couple of years ago. But yeah, I prefer to stay behind the scene and work behind the scenes. So this was a big deal for me coming live. But thank you all for your support.
You're awesome.
Okay.
Jamie, about blending mat, we do have some products in works, but I cannot really say much about it until we have final and approved samples right now. For the storage solution for big blending brushes, I think you can find an amazing solution on Amazon. Maybe we should do a page on our website with some of those. That would be helpful to you all, because I don't really want to do something that's already out there and works beautifully, because there is, is something that's available already easily and at cheaper cost. I don't want to get my hands into it. All
Someone
right.
said, good to see more of you, Kinnari. Yes, we've been pushing her to show herself a little bit.
Thank you. You always see me around comments, spilling the beans, saying things I shouldn't be saying, but I just cannot content myself, and I keep sharing things. So yeah, this was a big deal, hiding or trying to announce that Paige is joining us for so many, I think, weeks. We haven't even had it more than that in works. It's few weeks ago that we decided all this, and it was hard for me to keep it all to myself.
For
So
sure.
yeah, I think that will be it, friends, from us. Well, thank you, Laura. So yeah, hopefully this answered a lot of your questions that you had going in your mind about some of the products coming this year and all the exciting things that we are planning. Hopefully we could share all the details today, and I'm glad for that. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited for this opportunity.
Thank you, Paige, for joining us.
Of course.
Yes. And thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends. You all have an amazing day.
Yeah. And yeah, you will be seeing me again soon. Sorry, it's just me. Although probably me, and maybe I think I might do. No, next week it's just going to be me. So you will get another YouTube live on Tuesday. Yeah, and I can't wait to see more of Paige or more of the scrapbooking stuff, because as I said, I've started with scrapbooking, so it's very exciting to be on this part of on this side of the company, being a scrapbooker and now getting into card making. So yeah.
Thank you all again for joining us. You all have a fabulous day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Good. You always
And
have to